Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Sir, good evening to you, sir. Jai Hind, sir.
Good evening, everybody.
Hello, sir. Jai. Sorry, sir. Jai Hind, sir.
Jain. Nice to
Jain
see you.
sir,
And Jain. Very nice.
Jai sir.
Jain.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. So I think we all set to start.
हाँ जी.
Okay. Good evening, friends. I extend a hearty welcome to all the participants and audience who have spared their valuable time to join this session today. Today, we are conducting the second session of the series Becoming Better. Here, we are organizing sessions on topics which are not taught in schools and colleges. These are, however, essential for making a responsible citizen and a good human being. The topic of today's session is OTT platforms, that is, over the top platforms, a blessing or a curse. There are many programs on different OTT channels, as you all know, like Amazon Prime, Hotstar, Netflix, and so many of them. But most popular programs are those which are full of abusive language, violence, and terrorism. Besides these, there are many educational and informative programs available on OTT channels. In today's session, we will be dwelling upon all the aspects of the OTT platforms, like origin of OTT platforms, the reasons for the rapid growth of OTT platforms in India, impact of OTT platforms on the youth, advantages of OTT platforms, and need to censor the content on OTT platforms, and finally, how to safeguard yourself from the hazards of these OTT platforms. In today's session, we have speakers from Delhi, Sikkim, UP, and Punjab. They are ranging from students of class 9 to college students. Now, let me introduce you to the presenter of today's session. Today is the first time we have a student who is anchoring the session. Ravani Jolly. She's a 16-year-old prodigy and a OMG World of Record achiever from New Delhi. Currently, she is studying in the 11th grade at Bhatnagar International School. Ravani has mastered mind control activities, enabling her to identify and translate over 100 world languages while blindfolded. Yes, it's a great achievement, and she is called the Wonder Girl because of this. Ravani's exceptional skills extend to various domains. She can read books, identify colors, currency notes, playing cards, and numbers, and all this while blindfolded, that is, without seeing. Her talents have been showcased on national and international TV shows. She has been featured in various electronic and social media platforms. Ravani is also fond of dancing, acting, and is having her own YouTube channel. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, please join your hands together to welcome Rabani with a big round of applause.
Thank
Over to you, Rabani.
you. Sir, before I start with what I have prepared, I would like to thank you from the depth of my heart. This was one of the best introductions of me I've ever heard. I am so honored to be hearing it from you. So honored. Well, moving on to Sir's introduction. बेहतर बनने की जर्नी सिर्फ एक सोच से नहीं बल्कि एक मजबूत इरादे से तय होती है, और ये इरादा तय किया लेफ्टिनेंट कर्नल प्रदीप खरे सर ने, जो कि डिसिप्लिन, लीडरशिप और सेल्फ ग्रोथ का परफेक्ट एपिटोम है. Sir is the veteran in the Indian Army. He's the author of 12 motivational books. He's a TEDx speaker. He's running a motivational YouTube channel. It is his brainchild to start these sessions, learning from legends and becoming better. And today I feel so honored that he's the co host with me. हर दिन एक नया इरादा हो, हर पल एक नई सोच हो, बिकमिंग बेटर का सफर हो जिसमें जीत हर मोड़ हो. नमस्कार दोस्तों, स्वागत है आपका एक नए एपिसोड में जिसमें हम बात करेंगे नए विचारों की, नए नजरियों की और नए सफर की. क्योंकि जिंदगी वही बेहतरीन बनती है जो हर दिन नया सीखने का जज्बा रखती है. तो चलिए शुरू करते हैं आज का एपिसोड ऑफ बिकमिंग बेटर. बदलती दुनिया के साथ एंटरटेनमेंट के रंग भी बदल गए. पहले जो कहानियां बड़े पर्दे पर चलती थीं, आज हर हाथ में एक स्क्रीन बन चुकी हैं. पर क्या ये सिर्फ एक सुविधा है या एक नया नशा? क्या ओटीटी प्लेटफॉर्म्स हमारी सोच को बढ़ावा दे रहे हैं या हमारी जिंदगी का वक्त जाया कर रहे हैं? आज के एपिसोड में इस गहरे सवाल का जवाब ढूंढेंगे. आई वुड लाइक हेलो. The first speaker for today is Yash Dhaya. He's going to speak on the topic Origin of OTT Platforms. He's a student of class 11th in JP Vidya Mandir School, Chandpur, Siana and Bulandshahr, UP. His hobbies are playing volleyball, participating in debate, quiz competitions. His aim in life is to become a successful person. The stage is yours, Yash.
Thank you. OTT platform refers to sharing videos content all over the internet, bypassing traditional cables and satellite TV. We no longer open on TV sets and cables subscription to watch our favorite movies and shows. Instead, platforms like Netflix, Amazon Prime, and Disney Plus bring entertainment directly to our screens anytime, anywhere. If we talk about the journey of OTT platforms, it begins in the late 1990s and early 2000s with media players like Real Players and Window Media Players. These early technologies enables online video streaming, but it was not until the launch of YouTube in 2005 that one video online video consumptions truly skyrocketed. YouTube provided that the internet was no longer just for browsing, it was for watching. When we talk about OTT platform, we can't ignore Netflix, the true pioneer of the industry. Netflix began as a DVD rental services in 1987, but in 2007, it took a bold step, shifting from DVDs to online streaming. This move not only changed the company's future, but reshaped the entire entertainment industries. Suddenly, people could watch whatever they want, whenever they want, without waiting for cable schedules. Netflix successes inspired others. Hulu launched in 2008, Amazon Prime in 2011, and Disney Plus in 2019. The rise of mobile internet and smart TVs made it easier for people to access OTT content. The entertainment industries was no longer controlled by TV channels and cinemas. OTT has taken over. The 4G revolutions in the 2010s was another game changer. Faster internet and affordable smartphone made streaming seamless. No more buffering, no more waiting. OTT platform adapted, offering one demand content and giving users full control over their viewing experience. As OTT services grew, local platforms started emerging. Hotstar in India, IQIMI in China, and many others began catering to regional audiences. This shift proved that OTT was not just about Bollywood, it was a global phenomenon. Even like content, independent films, and web series found their audiences. Make breaking the monopoly of mainstream cinema. One of the biggest shifts of the OTT space has been the rise of original content in 2013. Netflix launched a House of Cards, its first original series. That was a turning point. Soon, other platforms followed investigation in exclusive content that audience could not find anywhere else. Original series and movies become the key to attracting and retaining subscribers. Then came COVID 19, a period that accelerated the growth of OTT platforms like never before. With theaters shut down, people turned to online streaming for entertainment. Even more studios starting releasing films direct on OTT platforms further on their dominance. So thank you. Thank you.
You're on mute, Rabani. Please unmute yourself.
Oh,
You're on
okay.
mute. हाँ.
हाँ जी. Well, after listening to यश हम सब ट्रांसपोर्ट हो गए बैक टू द 1990s जब आया पहला VCR और हुई OTT की इंट्रोडक्शन. Thank you so much, Yash, for your talk. And we really went back into time. I would like to have a big round of applause for Yash. Moving on to the second speaker of today, Krish Agarwal. He is going to speak on the topic Reasons for the Rapid Growth of OTT Platforms. He's a student of class 9 in JP Vidya Mandir School, Chandpur, Siana, Bulandshahr, UP. His interests are drawing painting, participating in maths quizzes, and speech competitions. And he wants to become and his life goal is to become a chartered accountant. Well, stage is yours, Yash. I'm so
बकरा
sorry,
नहीं
stage
है
is
प्रीमियम लग
yours, Krish.
जाएगा वॉश बेसिन में धो लो राइट चला
Thank you so much, ma'am. Ladies and gentlemen, today I am excited to talk about the incredible growth of over the top OTT platforms, which has revolutionized how we consume content. Let's explore the key factors driving this rapid transformation. First, increased internet growth has played a pivotal role. With the widespread availability of high speed internet, streaming content has become seamless allow us to access our favorite shows and movies without interruption wherever we are. The rise of smartphones is another major factor. The expansion of smartphones has made it incredibly easy for users to access OTT platforms anywhere and anytime. Whether we are at home or on the go, our, our mobile devices are now our gateways to endless entertainment. Next, personalization is transforming the user experience. OTT platforms offer personalized content recommendations based on our viewing habits, which significantly enhances user engagement. We no longer need to scroll through endless lists to find something to watch. It's all tailored to our preferences. Then we come to diverse content options. OTT platforms offer a vast library of content, original series, movies, documentaries, and so much more. This wide variety appeals to all tastes and interests, making it easy for everyone to find something they love. One of the driving factors of OTT growth is affordability. These platforms often offer competitive pricing that's significantly lower than the traditional TV subscriptions, making them more accessible to a larger audience. This affordability has fueled their rapid rise in popularity. Additionally, the exclusive and high quality original content available on OTT platforms plays a major role in attracting new users. These platforms are investing heavily in creating unique, high quality shows and films that you can't find anywhere else. Influencers and celebrity partnerships have also been key to expanding the reach of OTT platforms. Collaborations with social media influencers and celebrities help these platforms connect with new audiences, promote exclusive content, and build strong brand awareness. OTT platforms also rely on advanced feedback mechanisms. They leverage data analytics to understand viewer behavior, preferences, and feedback. This allows them to continuously improve the user experience, making sure we always have a better experience than before. Cross promotions with other services have expanded the reach of OTT platforms even further. By partnering with telecom operators and digital services to offer bundled subscriptions, these platforms have been able to drive growth and attract more customers. Moreover, OTT platforms are constantly embracing innovative features. Another major contributor to OTT growth is the strategic collaborations. Lastly, we can't ignore the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic. During the lockdowns, people turned to streaming services for entertainment, significantly accelerating the growth of OTT platforms. In conclusion, the OTT market has experienced phenomenal growth due to a combination of all these factors described earlier. These platforms have not only stayed competitive, but have also remained innovative and highly attractive to audiences worldwide. Thank you.
थैंक यू क्रिश। आपकी बात सुन के हमें समझ आया कि ओटीटी कैसे तिल का तार बना रहा है और इतनी जल्दी बढ़ रहा है जैसे मानो कोई वाइड स्प्रेड इन्फेक्शन हो। A big round of applause for Krish. Moving on to our third speaker for today, she is Amanjot Kaur. She is going to speak on the topic the impact of OTT platforms on youth. She's a student of class 12th in Major Ajab Singh Convent School, Faridkot, Punjab. Her hobbies are dancing, singing, playing badminton. Her aim in life is to become a lawyer. The stage is yours, Amarjot.
Jai Hind.
हाँ जी।
Today I am here to discuss a topic that is highly relevant in today's digital age, the impact of OTT platforms on youth. I would like to extend my heartful grateful to to all who have given me the golden opportunity to speak on this platform. In past decades, OTT platforms like Netflix, Amazon Prime, Disney, and others have revolutionized the way we consume entertainment. No longer do we need to rely on traditional cable TV or fixed schedules for our favorite shows and movies. With just a few clicks, we can access a vast library of content at any time and anywhere. But as with any advancement, it comes with both positive and negative consequences. Let's begin with examining the positive impact of OTT platforms on youth. One of the greatest advantage of OTT platform is accessibility to diverse content. Youth can watch a wide range of movies, TV shows, documentaries, and even educational contents. Furthermore, OTT platforms have given young creators a platform to showcase their talents. With more opportunities for independent filmmakers and content creators to share their work, the youth have a chance to inspire by original, non mainstream productions. However, the increasing consumption of content on these platforms isn't without its drawbacks. One major concern is rise of screen addiction. It has become easy for young people to lose track of time spending hours on their devices. This leads to decreased physical activities, poor sleep patterns, and even issues like eye strain. Moreover, while OTT platforms can offer diverse content, not all of it is beneficial. There is an overwhelming amount of content that can negatively influence young minds. The lack of excessive content regulation or many platforms can amplify this problem. In conclusion, OTT platforms have undeniably had a transformative impact on the on the youth of today. They have provided greater access to entertainment, information, and opportunities for creative expressions. But as with any technological advancement, they also present challenges. It's essential for us to strike a balance, encouraging youth to make uh, responsible responsible choices in content consumption while promoting healthy productive habits. Thanks.
Well, Amanjot, it's truly said that youth is the future of the nation. एंड जैसे हमारा यूथ ओटीटी की तरफ बढ़ता जा रहा है, हमारा यूथ बहुत कुछ सीख रहा है एक ऐसी उम्र में जो हमें नहीं सीखना चाहिए. अ बिग राउंड ऑफ अप्लॉज फॉर अमनजोत. हमारे अगले स्पीकर हैं गैंगटॉक सिक्किम से अर्पण अधिकारी. ही इज द स्टूडेंट ऑफ क्लास 12th इन ताशी नामग्याल सीनियर सेकेंडरी स्कूल, and he is going to speak on the topic advantages of OTT platforms. Arpan?
Thank you, ma'am. OTT platform have erased boundaries, watch anything, anytime, anywhere. Entertainment is now on the terms, not on the industries. Good evening, everyone, respected officers, esteemed judges, and my fellow participants. It's an honor and privilege to speak on such a wonderful platform on a dynamic topic, advantages of OTT platforms. As my fellow participants has already said about OTT and the necessary points about OTT. So here I am going to state my points on the topic its advantages. So here are the top 10 advantages of OTT platforms in today's generation. The number one is cost efficiency. Monthly subscriptions offer access to vast library programs eliminating cable bills. Cost efficiency compared to traditional cable subscriptions is more affordable than traditional cable bills. Number three, high quality content. OTT platform search provide an high quality content in high definition, ensuring superior audio and visual experiences. Customizable settings allow users to adjust quality based on their preferences. Number 6 point, instant playback. On-demand streaming enables instant viewing of favorite shows or movies. No waiting in queries or theater enduring TV advertisements. Multi-platform accessibility. It's freedom to watch any content on various devices like smartphone, TVs, and laptops in your own choice and preferences. Original content. OTT platform provide and search original content to subscribers gain to exclusive original content. Content owners can have control over their content preferences. Conveniences. It is very OTT platform has made very easier for ones to watch anytime, anything, anywhere based on their choices. It provides ad-free experiences. Enjoy One can enjoy content with interruption from advertisement. Multiple monetization includes choices like pay-per-view or monthly annual subscriptions. It also offers offline viewing like users can allow to download content for their offline watching. OTT platforms such provide variety of content, offers diverse programming in multiple languages that candidates can watch any TV shows or series they want to. Like I'm being an NDA aspirant preparing for NDA examination, it's made for me to easier to watch such patriotic movies like Uri and Shetsa, which gives inspiration and motivation for youth as well as me to joining defense forces. So OTT platform had made this easier for ones to view series and TV shows in their own preferences, and choices. Thank you.
Well, what Arpan said was truly thoughtful. Students like us have really taken the help of OTT platforms to learn more about what is being surrounded by us, either be it positive or negative. Can I have a big round of applause for Arpan? Moving on to the fifth speaker of today, Jyoti Chauhan. She'll speak on the topic need to censor content on OTT platforms. She has completed her BSc from Sri Devi Suman Uttarakhand University. Her hobbies are reading spiritual and motivational books and traveling to new places. She has participated in many science exhibitions like Inspire Awards and Jignasa. Her in life is to become a government officer and serve the nation. Jyoti?
Thank you. Good evening to all. India has a history of censorship and restrictions on online content, particularly when it comes to political and religion content. In recent years, the Indian government has increased in its efforts to regulate online content, particularly on streaming platforms like Netflix and Amazon Prime. Meaning of censorship on OTT. Censorship on OTT platform refers to the restriction or removal of content that is deemed inappropriate and offensive by the platform or by government. In some cases, censorship may be applied by the platform itself in order to comply with local laws or to adhere to its own community guidelines. For example, a censorship streaming platform, for example, a streaming service may choose to remove certain shows or movies that depict graphic violence or that included offensive language and hate speech. This include words, actions, pictures, or gestures that are openly sexual in nature. In other cases, censorship may be imposed by government, which can order platform to remove certain content or can block access to the platform altogether. Regulations body on censorship in India. In India, censorship on OTT platform regulated by the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting (MIB), which has the authority to issue guidelines and regulations for digital content providers. In recent years, the MIB has issued a number of guidelines aimed at curbing of offensive and inappropriate content on online platforms, including measures such as the age classification of content and mandatory parental controls. All in all, censorship on OTT platforms in India is a complex issue that vocals balancing the need to protect users from the offensive and inappropriate content with the right to freedom of speech and expression. Thank you.
Mani, you're on mute.
हाँ जी सर आई म्यूट माई सेल्फ सो दैट देर इज नो
Okay.
डिस्ट्रप्शन अकरिंग वेल ज्योति की बात ने हमें एक्चुअली ये सोचने पर मजबूर कर दिया कि क्या ओटीटी सिर्फ एक गुड फैक्टर है या एक बैड फैक्टर भी, क्योंकि कई बार कुछ ऐसी चीजें होती हैं जो सेंसर कर देनी चाहिए बट बिकॉज ऑफ द वाइड स्प्रेड व्यूअरशिप वो सेंसर नहीं की जाती. एंड the topic of Jyoti was really needed to be brought up. A big round of applause for Jyoti. We will move to the last but not the least speaker of today, Surya Tejas R. He is going to speak on the topic how to safeguard ourselves from the hazards of OTT platforms. He's a student of political science honors in Aryabhat College of University of Delhi. His hobbies are reading, watching films, spending quality time, and his aim in life is to become a college lecturer.
So thank you, Rubani, for your introduction. So my topic is regarding how to safeguard yourself from studies OTT platforms. So first of all, it's my honor to speak with military veterans and intellectuals from diverse field. So as we all know, there are so many kind of ways where we can safeguard ourselves from these studies OTT platforms, like setting up of parental control, By using the content filters for appropriate visuals, we can do like that. And many, as we know, many kind of inappropriate contents and violent visuals and abusive languages have been circulated to these OTT platforms. This has to be restricted. Also, limiting the screen time. The people are actually nowadays wasting a great amount of time in phones. We can't only blame the children. Like, children are actually seeing their parents wasting their time in mobile phones for us. So how can we blame the children only? And also, we can be cautious of personal information. Like people are actually sharing their personal information regarding their lifestyles, regarding their day-to-day life in OTT platforms, and that should be limited. Using of a strong password also works. And people who tells like film does not influence people, others. I am against that statement. Like films have a great influence in people because when there is an actor from South, his name is Rajinikanth. So when he was in his top era, there was a film released. Basha, his name was Basha. So people actually, mainly the young generation of that, they used to copy his cigarette smoking style, and films have that kind of influence in our society. Also, we should be aware of these scams. There are so many kind of scams around our OTT platforms, not only in OTT platforms but also in social medias. Also, using a verified subscriptions do work, and monitoring the content consumption. Be mindful the impact of violent display on misleading contents, and avoid addiction. That is the foremost thing. Like to avoid addictions and to balance this entertainment with other activities. And using of a strong, secure network also do works in this era. So these are the things we can do for safeguarding ourselves from these studies OTT platforms. So thank you for listening to me.
वेल इट इज़ एक्चुअली वेरी ट्रू कि कई बार कुछ चीज़ें ऐसी होती हैं जो हमारे को इफ़ेक्ट करती हैं rather than what people think it will not affect children or the youth. So saving us from the hazards of OTT platforms is really very important. A big round of applause for Surya. As now all the six speakers have expressed their views, I hope all of us have become a bit more wise about the merits and demerits of OTT platforms. क्योंकि इंस्टा तो सबके हाथ में है ही. Now I request Dr. Professor P.K. Rajput sir to enlighten us with a few words. Please welcome P.K. Rajput sir. Hello.
Is he there? I'll just see. He had joined the meeting.
Hello.
It seems he's not there. Anyway, you may ask anybody else if he wants to say something.
Well, as we do not have Dr. Sir to be here with us, I would like to ask anyone if they wish to add something to this topic. Please raise your hand so that I might invite you. I think we can move forward with the distribution of the certificates. But before I request Sir to distribute certificates of participation and conclude the session, I would like to thank him to give me the opportunity to be the first student host of the of the session of becoming better. Thank you so much, sir. And now I would like that you distribute the certificates of participation and conclude the session.
Thank you, Rabani. I think you've done an excellent job in anchoring the session, and we've all
Thank
seen
you so
that
much, sir.
first time we have a student. Earlier, we used to have student speakers, and now we have a student anchor who's so confident. And no wonder you're a wonder girl.
Thank you, sir.
So
Thank you so much. It is my honor.
now, having heard all the speakers, I congratulate each one of you who has spoken today because it is very important and to show confidence on the stage. When you come on a stage, whether a virtual stage or a real stage, online or offline, you need to have confidence to speak in front of a group. And that is what most of you have acquired during this session. Some of you might have been speaking earlier in your school or college events. One more thing I would like to add that especially for the defense service aspirants, those of you, if you get a call for the SSB interview or any of your friends get a call for the SSB interview, you please contact me. We have Group Captain Alam Prabhakar, who's a very senior veteran and who's also been a president of the Service Selection Board. He'll be able to help you to prepare for the SSB and clear it with flying colors. Now, it is the time to present the certificates. So I'll be sharing the screen and you will see the certificates of all the participants who have been there. So the first one we have is Ravani Jolly. Yes, the first certificate is for her. She has been the presenter of the session and she actually carried the session so nicely in such an interesting
Thank you,
manner.
sir. Thank you so much.
Next, we have Yash Daya. He was the first speaker, and we heard him in the beginning of the session. Very nice. Congratulations, Yash. And then we have Surya Tejas.
Thank you so much, sir.
He also spoke very nicely. And next we have Arpan
Thank you.
Adhikari. He's from Sikkim. And I know one thing, he had some problem with the internet earlier, and he told
Yes,
me,
sir.
but I am very happy that he managed to find a solution and come on the show and speak. Next, we
Thank
have
you, sir.
Prem Agrawal. Yes, he was also spoke very nicely, and I believe he is always coming first in class throughout his academic career. We had
Thank you so much, sir.
Amanjot Kaur. She also spoke very nice. Congratulations, Amanjot. And we have Jyoti Chauhan. Jyoti Chauhan was there. She also spoke very nicely. And congratulations, Jyoti, for taking part in this program. Dr. Rajput was somehow not able to attend. So, with that, we come to the end of today's session. And like all good things come to an end. So, I congratulate everyone who has been participating in today's session and all the very best to you. Even now, if somebody wants to speak something, we can give a last call to anyone who wants to add some words of wisdom to today's session and you want to add something for the audience.
With your permission, I speak.
Yes, sir, please. He's Group Captain Prabhakar.
Hi. It's a wonderful day, sir, for me to join these youngsters, old timers like us. We used to hear Binaka Geetmala long time back, which was our only entertainment channel. And from those days to what we are seeing, a transition of life. And the progress is so great. And gradually, all these young children are the future for our nation. Thoughts and actions. They are a platform for anyone to start their life. And this platform, which you have created, sir, with a humble beginning for the downtrodden, the poor people, and the kind of message you're telling to everyone, the very purpose of life is that. And for armed forces in particular, I would like to tell all the students one day you got to get your shoes and then come to the armed forces, because that is the place where you really get a career and where you do a wonderful character building. The armed forces, the main things we concentrate is on your first thing that we check is your communication skills. So communication skills is the one aspect in every school, college. They're very good, but when you have to communicate your ideas, they're very slow and you lose time. So these platforms help you to build your confidence, and that leads to leadership. So that's a big subject by itself. We'll not discuss it. Remember always to keep yourself physically fit, mentally alert, and morally straight. This is the prayer you should give when you get up in the morning, when you sleep at the night. I must do something. I must do something. There's no way I'm going to fail. And then get on with challenges and with wonderful sir in your front of you to lead and show the torch. Just follow his guidelines. And I'm with you all in case you come to the armed forces for any kind of sessions of learning. God bless you all. Thank you very much, sir.
Sir, your information gave us something that we'll all remember for life, especially the students aiming for the armed forces. Thank you so much, sir.
God bless you.
So thank you, sir. If anybody else wants to say something, we still have some time. We can give an opportunity if anybody wants to speak something before we call it a day. All right. So thank you very much. And please take very good care of yourself. And we'll have the next session next month around the middle of April. So till then, good night and all the best to everyone. Thank you very much.